Quick start guide to day 4, which is right now on this calendar date. It's tomorrow. So, what you need to do. So, I'm coming in here and I've got 2 cats with me. I got Loki. Say hello, Loki. Well, here's Bob. Here's Bob. Bob's going to see how he's doing. So, Bob's going to see what he needs to get done. And here's Loki. There's Loki. He's going to go away. So, let's see what I got here. I'm going to log in as Bob. Bob the Villa Cat. Bob the Villa Cat. Because he's a student. All right. So, I look here and I got 2 things. One, let's figure out what's the homework tomorrow. Loki's going to stand in for Bob. Here's Loki. He's your fluffy kitty. So, I'm going to go to View. There's the class. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And we're going to click on that. That's what's due. Your homework, your VTB, which you saw today, you need to take notes in the binder. That's what's graded. Notes in the binder. And your REI, which we just did in class. So therefore, if you need to do it again or you didn't do it, get it done before 6:15. You're writing out your noun forms because that's what the quiz is over. And I want to make sure you do well on the quiz. So let's go down to 104. And there it is. There's the REI. That's what we did in class. So if you need to watch the video, everything's there to be able to answer the questions, to translate. And here's the VTB. That's what you're also going to take notes on in your binder. Now, the VTB notes are a couple ways to look at it. One, you got some reading. This is from the textbook. And you just use the arrow keys to click down. If you want to watch an enrichment video to get an idea, they're short. They're right here. Those are pretty cool. And you keep on reading using the arrow keys. So, oopsie, Loki says he's tired of that. And then you have the notes that you need to take. All right. And that's a pretty short one. I always leave these things short. Then you log in and you take it. And mostly fill-ins. Bob didn't read it. And he liked some of the students, right? You just answer the questions without reading the video and reading the PowerPoint, and then you end up not doing well. How did Bob do? Bob did poorly. Oh, that's so sad. So Bob can take it again. Remember, all those tomatoes and triangles you can take again. Now, importantly, Thursday and Friday breakfast clubs are coming up. That means instead of having a late start, you'll see me at 8 in the dining hall to make sure that you have everything done. Remember, I don't put anything in the grade book until the day of the test. Once that's in the grade book, it's in. So I give you plenty of notification. I say, no, didn't do it, get it done. No, didn't do it, get it done. Finally, remember, if you cause a problem, I'm going to ask you to solve it. And if you don't, I'm going to do something. So most of the biggest problem we have, of course, is what? Biggest problem we have is grades. I want to make sure your grades are good because our goal is college of choice, cost of choice. Got to make sure that you have a good transcript. So let's begin. How do I know what I'm missing, Reverend Greg? Good question. If you ask me, I'm going to say, look in your omnibus binder. Because in your omnibus binder, you have this thing right here. This is your grade book. You keep track of your grades. I don't. I just measure if it's done, send a notification, keep track of it, but then everything in the computer is auto-graded, right? I just tell you if it's done or not. You have to determine your percentage. So here we go. I'm going to take a look at how Bob's doing. Now you see on the page, you go to class name, and you type it in. And this tells you his scores that Bob's done. Not great. Not great. He did really well on 102, though. So here it is. So here's 102. This is the REI. Bob did 70. That's good. You write these scores in. How did he do on the VTB? He did 40. Well, it's done, right? But not great. And then look at 101, Culture Roman Numerals. So 101, Roman Numerals. It would be, right about here. 101. And I should say Roman numerals here, by the way. I made a mistake. Derivative there it is. Culture Roman numerals. I just put that in. Then, how did he do on Introduction to Greek Mythology? 10%. Bob did poorly, but hey, you put that in here. But Bob didn't quite read. Derivative diagnostic. If you see it, you did it. So you just put in 100%. That's the diagnostic. All right, so Bob has some holes here. He has some holes. How's he going to fill those holes? Bob's going to say, I did poorly. So Bob, in this case, he's going to highlight him. He's going to highlight that box. And what day are we on? We're on 103. So you're going to highlight the box of anything you need to do, and then you do it. Big important part is this is your grade book you turn in before the test. Your parents going to sign the bottom to get you extra credit on the test. How's that sound? So you got to fill this in, and your parents sign it. Okay? Tomorrow, I'll be putting it out. Who needs to come in? I'll also be sending the notification. These are within normal school hours, so it is only an optional late start. And I do this because I need to make sure that your grades reflect just how great you are. If there's any questions, you need to give me a contact, and that's how we're going to be doing class for the rest of the time, as long as you're in my class. Always going to be treating you as though you were my own kids, giving correction and instruction. All right, so we know the assignment, and if you're behind, make sure you keep up, and then hit the stuff behind, okay? That's the key. Not a lot of homework each night, 15 minutes, that's not a lot, but it is every night. So I guess that's everything. If you have any questions, contact me. I'll be doing Bible study tonight, so text me. And until then, aloha. See you tomorrow. Great day.